Okay, good morning students. Welcome back to the next topic of the same chapter, that is plant tissue and anatomy. We have already discussed the introduction about the plant tissues, meristematic and permanent also. We have described some characteristics of meristematic tissues yesterday. Okay, so related to the same topic we are moving forward, and today's topic we are going to discuss is the classification of meristem और the meristematic tissues जो होते हैं कहाँ पे पाए जाते हैं, what is the function, what is the location. Okay, so that is the thing we are going to discuss in today's lecture. So you can see clearly that the classification of the meristem. Okay, I have made one chart. It's a tree diagrammatic chart representing all the three parts: origin, position and function. So it means that on the basis of origin, on the basis of position and on the basis of function, the meristem is classified. The meristem is classified. Okay, so there may be a question for you. Okay, what are the basics of classification of meristem? Correct. So what are the basics or what are the basis of classification of meristem? So you can mention that origin, position and the function. All these three are the basis of the classification of meristem. Okay, so origin, function and origin, position and function is further under classified. Okay, so we will look it briefly. What does actually this chart represent? Okay, so commonly classification of meristem जो है तीन पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया है, on the basis of origin, on the basis of position and on the basis of function. Okay, so first we will go from the origin. What is the origin? Okay, it has three different stages. It has three different stages. देखो हम पढ़ क्या रहे हैं, मेरिस्टेम का क्लासिफिकेशन तीन चीजों पे होता है. एक तो ओरिजिन, उत्पत्ति कहाँ से हुई है, फॉर्मेशन कहाँ से हुआ है, आफ्टर दैट द पोजीशन उसकी क्या है एंड उसका फंक्शन क्या है. इन तीनों बेसिस पे डिफरेंट कैटेगरीज में डिवाइड किया है. ओके, on the basis of origin, further the meristem is classified into three parts. Okay, the embryonic meristem, or it is also called as primordial or proto-meristem. What? Embryonic meristem, primary meristem and secondary meristem. These are the three further categories of the origin. Thereafter position पे अगर आप चाहोगे, further it is also classified. Position मतलब उसकी पोजीशन कहाँ पे, टॉप पे, बीच में है, बेस पे है. ओके, in between that कहीं पे भी हो सकता है. So according to the position, meristem is classified into apical, intercalary and the lateral. All these three are the positions. समझ रहे हो? I will explain it clearly again. And on the basis of the function, protoderm, procambium and ground meristem. Okay, these are the categories. So once again, look what we are looking for. Classification of meristem. It is dependent on the base of origin, position and function. Okay, if you think about the origin, so it has classified into three stages: embryonic stage, primary stage and secondary stage. It is for origin. Function, position की बात करेंगे तो it may be apical at the top, it may be intercalary in between and it may be lateral apart. Okay, on the basis of position and on the basis of function, it is classified into three parts: protoderm, procambium and ground meristem. Okay, so these are the parts. Okay, now we will look from स्टार्टिंग। ओके, सो ओरिजिन में फर्स्ट स्टेज जो है, ओरिजिन बोलने के बाद उत्पत्ति, उसका फॉर्मेशन। ओके, सो ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ ओरिजिन first meristem is given, that is the embryonic meristem. It is also called as primordial meristem and it is also called as promeristem. Okay, so at the tip of the root and shoot, what embryonic meristem कहाँ पे पाए जाते हैं? There may be a question for you. So these are found at the tip of the roots and shoots. ओके, रूट्स एंड सपोज इट इज अ लीफ, इसका जो टिप है यहाँ पे पाया जा सकता है, या इफ देयर आर रूट्स तो रूट की टिप्स पे पाया जा सकता है, दैट इज द एम्ब्रियोनिक मेरिस्टेम। समझ रहे हो, दैट इज द एम्ब्रियोनिक मेरिस्टेम। सेकंड, द प्राइमरी मेरिस्टेम, वी आर लुकिंग फ्रॉम द ओरिजिन पासून आपण असं या अँगलनी जायचं आहे। Okay, so it will end at here. Okay, so embryonic meristem, clear? It is found at the tips of root and shoots. Got it? Thereafter, the second part, that is the primary meristem. Okay, so it arises from the pre-meristem. Primary meristem जो होते हैं वो किससे arise होते हैं? Embryonic meristem से या primordial meristem से, occurs from the beginning at roots and shoots. Same location, it also occurs from the beginning, शुरुआत से जहाँ से leaves की या roots की शुरुआत होती है, वहाँ पे पाए जाने वाले जो meristems है, they are known as a primary meristem. Moving to the last, that is the secondary meristem. It occurs in a later stage of plant growth. Now look, how does that changing? पहला तो रूट्स के शूट में और रूट में टिप पे पाए जाते थे, एंड पे। सेकंड थिंग जो है, दैट इज द प्राइमरी, वो बिगिनिंग शुरुआत से, एंड थर्ड वन, दैट इज द सेकेंडरी मेरिस्टेम जो है, these are found in a later stage. बाद वाली स्टेज मतलब जब प्लांट की ग्रोथ होती है, at that time the secondary meristems are found. It occurs in mature region of roots and shoots. It occurs in a mature region of roots and shoots. Got it? Once again I am explaining you, just drawing a diagram. Okay, suppose simply it is empty, एक ट्री है, इसके रूट्स है। ओके, सो प्रीमॉर्डियल या प्रोमेरिस्टेम लीव्स के टिप पे या रूट के टिप पे पाए जाएंगे। गॉट इट? प्राइमरी मेरिस्टेम जो है, ये कहाँ से अराइज होते हैं? दीज आर अराइजिंग फ्रॉम द एम्ब्रियोनिक मेरिस्टेम। गॉट इट? इट ऑकर्स फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग। सपोज ये रूट का टिप है, ये कंसीडर, ओके, रूट के टिप पे पाए जाते हैं, बट प्राइमरी जो है वो बिगिनिंग से मतलब स्टार्टिंग से एंड तक कहीं पे भी पाए जा सकते हैं। दिस आर द प्राइमरी एंड द सेकेंडरी मेरिस्टेम जो है, इट ऑकर्स इन अ लेटर प्लांट ग्रोथ। प्लांट की बाद में होने वाली जो ग्रोथ है, एट सच पोजीशंस दिस सेकेंडरी मेरिस्टेम्स आर फाउंड, and these are also found in a mature region of the roots and shoots. What it? कहते हैं, don't get confused. Classification of meristem मध्ये 3 पार्ट्स आहेत, एक ओरिजिन, सेकंड थिंग पोझिशन, थर्ड फंक्शन. 3 बेसिस वरती पर्टिक्युलर तिघांच्याही सेपरेट कॅटेगरीज केल्या आहेत. What it? Origin में first one, that is the embryonic meristem, second one, that is the primary meristem, and third one, that is the secondary meristem. Clear? Now moving toward the next part of classification, that is on the basis of the position the meristem is classified. Apical, apical, okay, apical, apical means occurs at growing parts of roots and shoots and branches. Apical region पता है आपको? टॉप वाला जो पोजीशन होती है दैट इज कॉल्ड एज अ एपिकल। गॉट इट एवरीबॉडी? सो एपिकल मेरिस्टेम जो है दिस ऑकर्स एट द ग्रोइंग पार्ट्स ऑफ द रूट shoots and the branches. Okay, thereafter it brings an increase in a length. Yes, of course, if it is found at the tip of the root, shoot or branches, so generally we can say that tip जो होती है वहीं से growth होती है roots की, correct, leaves की, branches की. Okay, so it brings an increase in the length. It brings an increase in the length. What is thereafter the second thing in the position, that is the intercalary meristem. Inter मतलब in between, that is the intercalary meristem. So it occurs at the top and base of the node. Top and base of the node. First thing you must know that what is the node. What is the node? Suppose it is a branch. Okay, leaves are arising from different positions. So the place from where the leaves are being arised, that place is known as the node. So intercalary meristem जो होता है is found in a base of the node, mainly in monocots. That point must be reminded. Such type of questions are being asked in a NEET examinations. Okay, so what intercalary meristem जो है वो generally या mainly it is found in a monocots only. Okay, thereafter third, they are short lived. They are short lived. The lifespan of the intercalary meristem is very short. एकदम जल्दी से खत्म होता है. Okay, thereafter the third thing on the basis of position, that is the lateral meristem. Okay, it occurs at the central axis of the organs. प्लांट के जितने भी ऑर्गन्स हैं, सपोज यू हैव अ ट्री, आपके पास ट्री का एक स्टेम है, अगर उसको आप तोड़ के देखोगे तो बीच में आपको एक कैम्बियम नजर आता है, कैम्बियम. ओके, सो एट सच प्लेसेस द लैटरल मेरिस्टेम्स आर फाउंड. ओके, increase the girth of the stem and root. What? It increase the girth of stem and root. देखो important है on the basis of position. girth मतलब क्या होती है? What is the girth? हाइट पता है आपको. girth मतलब रेडियली उसकी इंक्रीज होना. सपोज अ स्टेम इज देयर, वो एक साइड से नहीं बढ़ती है, इट इंक्रीज रेडियली. सपोज दिस हैंड, इसे पूरा रेडियली क्या हो जाएगा? सारा हो जाएगा. ओके, सो दैट पार्ट इज डन बाय विद द हेल्प ऑफ लैटरल मेरिस्टेम. ओके, सो क्लियर ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ पोजीशन. व्हाट आर द थ्री different categories? Apical meristem, intercalary meristem and the lateral meristem. Okay, apical meristem, it is found in a growing regions. It brings an increase in the length. आपको क्वेश्चन पूछा जा सकता है कि ऐसी कौन सी मेरिस्टेम है जिसके कारण लेंथ इंक्रीज होती है. सो यू कैन सॉल्व दैट apical meristem is responsible for the growth or increase in height, okay, or length. Thereafter intercalary meristem जो होती है it is short lived, found in a monocots and it is located or position इसकी होती है that is the base of the node. And third one, that is the lateral meristem. इसका फंक्शन क्या है? it occurs at the central axis. बीच वाला जो एक्सिस होता है, बीच वाला जो रीजन होता है वहां पे पाई जाती है. and it helps in a increase in the girth, girth, girth of the stem. Okay, and third part, that is on the basis of function. On the basis of function, it is divisible into three parts, that is the protoderm, procambium and ground meristem. Easiest one. Okay, what is the function? Protoderm, it forms the protective function. पर्टिकुलर मेरिस्टेम हमने जो दो उनकी पोजीशन देखी, उसकी ओरिजिन देखी ना, उनका फंक्शन क्या है. सो प्रोटोडर्म मेरिस्टेम जो होते हैं, they form the protective layer like epidermis in many organs. मैक्सिमम जो प्लांट्स के ऑर्गन होते हैं उसमें एपिडर्मिस जो होती है, जिसको प्रोटेक्टिव लेयर बोला जाता है, that is found or that is completed or done with the help of protoderm meristem. Got it? Second, that is the procambium. Cambium word मैंने अभी use किया था. It develops the primary vascular tissue like as cortex, endodermis, xylem, phloem. Lot of organs के creation का जो काम होता है, that is done by with the help of procambium. It is on the basis of function. फंक्शन है यहाँ पे प्रोटेक्टिव लेयर हो रही है, यहाँ पे वैस्कुलर टिश्यूज का फॉर्मेशन हो रहा है. वैस्कुलर टिश्यू आपको पता है, जाइलम है, फ्लोएम है, एंडोडर्म है, कॉर्टेक्स है. लॉट मोर वैस्कुलर टिश्यूज आर present. Okay, so this is done with the help of procambium. And the third one, that is the ground meristem. Okay, what is the ground meristem? These are a group of tissues based on the different function. Rather than this forming a protective layer, forming some vascular tissues, there are another functions. बहुत सारे functions जो होते हैं वो plant में होते हैं, so that functions are covered under the ground meristem. Got it? Easiest portion, but it is most important portion. I am repeating it. Okay? Just take a quick reminder. Okay? Just repeating it. Look. Classification of meristem is based on what? Origin, position and the function. What? Origin, position and function. आपको एकदम एक क्लिक में आंसर आना चाहिए कि what are the basics of the classification of meristem. So your answer will be yes sir. The basics are origin, position and the function. These are the three bases of the classification of meristem. Now further I will ask you another question. That what are the categories under origin, what are the categories under position and what are the categories under function. So you have to click what are the categories under the origin. Yes, embryonic or primordial or what is that, promeristem. Thereafter primary meristem and thereafter secondary meristem. These are the three parts or categories under the origin. Under the position, apical, intercalary and lateral, the characteristics are given. Okay, origin अलग है, position अलग है. Position मतलब what is the location of actual tissues. जो tissues होते हैं मेरिस्टेमेटिक, उनका actual location कहाँ पे होता है, that is based on the position. And third one, that is the important part and easy part, on the basis of function. How can we categorize it? On the basis of function, protoderm is there, procambium is there and ground meristem is there. Protoderm का वर्क क्या है? It creates an protective layer. It creates the protective layer. What is procambium? It develops the primary vascular tissue, that is the procambium. And ground meristem, it बाकी के जो फंक्शन होते हैं that is done with the help of ground meristem. Okay, got it everybody? Watch it carefully. I am going to share it on our YouTube channel. Okay, and if you have any doubts you can ask or comment on this. Okay, watch it.